struggled with infertility for some years, and if you know anything about that, it can be a really painful, very, very painful experience. I guess what a lot of people don't know about that struggle is that there's two things. There's infertility and then there's childlessness. And I thank God He has blessed us with 3 wonderful children that we were able to get through adoption. And I can't imagine our life without them. They're just wonderful. You know, a lot of people would say, "Oh, we've got kids, so what are you upset about? It's all over, right?" I mean, there's still that infertility and there's still that pain. But I know the Lord heals, and so we were trusting Him for healing and all. And I don't know how, sometimes people don't get healed and we don't always know why. And that's okay. God is God, and He is a good God, but it is hard when you see other people getting their healing and you're still waiting. We finally came to a point where we had to give up on the whole medical process on that. So physically it all came to an end, but emotionally it was still really hard, and it was not anything I could control. I mean, there were times I would just break out crying and I'd be done for the day. And I couldn't stop it no matter what anybody said. I'd be right in the middle of a church service and I'd just be crying. And there's a real grieving process. It is a real loss. Another friend of mine had gotten pregnant, and this was somebody who I'd walked with for years in this whole journey of infertility. And she had some great struggles. She struggled longer than I did. And her getting pregnant was an amazing miracle. I mean, this was a real, true miracle. And like anybody else, when they would get pregnant, I'd want to rejoice with them. And I would at first, but then it was hard. I just God, I still believe in healing. I do believe in healing. And I have a wound because of this infertility. And I need healing there. I need an emotional healing. I did not want to live for the rest of my life with this heavy pain, because I got too much to do. There's that verse that says He places the barren woman in a home, the happy mother of children. So I'm like, God, You said the happy mother of children. Not just a mother of children, but the happy mother of children. I want to be happy. I'm going to be an advocate for my own healing. I'm not just going to give up on this. I'm going to choose to go after that joy. I'm going to choose to go after happiness. When it's a choice before me to be happy or to be sad and grieving, I'm going to choose happiness when I can choose it. So then this friend had a baby shower coming up, and I was asked to do the games for the shower, and I'm like, how can I get out of this? I mean, if anybody has a right to not have to do the games for this shower, it's got to be me. And I thought, they'll understand. Everybody will totally understand. But then I felt like God saying, you are not going to get out of this. You are going to do this. I'm like, no, God, you can't make me do this. So I did. It was one of the hardest things I ever did. I thought, I can't go through this. This is going to be terrible. I don't want to take anything away from the new mother. But I did go through with it. I didn't realize it right then. But since that day, that pain isn't anywhere at all like it used to be. I don't fall apart when I see babies. In fact, that baby, I just love that baby. I love being with it. I love being with that mom. And I don't feel any sting of pain or jealousy or hurt or woundedness when I'm near that baby. And I know that God has really brought healing in that area, emotional healing. So I thank God.
Like being with my mom and dad, and I like being with God, my whole dad in heaven. I just love him so much. And I love my brother and my sister and my mama.